Okay, hi, welcome back. So yesterday we worked on the Yewdux state for our wallet, and today we're going to finish that work. We didn't quite have time to actually get this over the line yesterday, but today we're going to finish it and get the setup function working. And let's dive right into it. So we are in the second or third chapter in the book, and we just implemented the basic actions. So I think we had a way to set an error, to clear error messages, to generate a wallet, to remove a wallet. Oh, actually, I think the remove wallet should be slightly should be extended a bit. So we're going to just add the missing functions here, right? So new state. We also want to clear the transactions. And we want the new state to have a transaction status that is none, but we haven't implemented transaction status yet, right? So if you remember, we had in here the transaction status, but it's actually not an enum or anything like that yet, so we can't set the transaction status. We're just going to make a to-do here, to-do set transaction status. Okay, cool. Then the next thing we have to do is we need to go back to our stores module and then declare these things such that they are available, use actions. And so we're just re-exporting wallet actions such that this is available throughout the application. The same with the operations. We're going to add spawn, generate wallet, and let's just see that we managed to export that correctly here. That one is there, so that should be fine. And then we want to export the state as well. That's the wallet store. Okay. Right, this brings us to the main application. And inside of here, we want to now import all of the stuff we had before, right? So we have here the wallet screens, we're importing some components, but we also want to import our wallet now. And so we do this by doing store, wallet store. This will allow us to access the wallet state and check that we have a wallet. If there is no wallet, then we can present the user with a setup screen. And we also need to import Yewdux store so we can use store. Right, then in the main app itself, we're going to add a use store and so what this will do is it will get us the wallet state and it will get us the wallet dispatcher. We don't need the dispatcher, so we're just leaving an underscore there. And the first thing we will do once we have that state is we'll check is wallet, is that none? If it is none, we're going to return the setup screen. And I am curious, did we remember to import this one? Probably not. So probably just need to go here and do setup. Right. Let's see, I think we might need to add some dependencies as well to the wallet screen. Let's just try to compile this and see what happens. When we compile it, it should tell us whatever we still need to do. Right, so what, oh, right. Yes, I changed the tool chain yesterday. I forgot about that. Rust up, let's see. Show. and we want to use this one. Let's see. Let's try again. Okay, so what is it complaining about now? We didn't have this in the previous videos, so edition la 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 la. Okay, so it might be that we actually need to upgrade our toolchain here to something newer. Because it seems like this base 64 crate we're using wants us to use a more modern version of Rust. So we'll just have to deal with that. Let's see. Why don't we just take this one, default, and next we're going to add the target that we're using. And so we are reinstalling the wasm target for the new toolchain. Oh, we forgot to add there. Target add. In case it's not there. Oh, wait, what is it complaining about here? wasm 32 is unknown. Oh, it's up to date. Right, okay, so we have already installed that. Okay, let's see if this works. That was a bit of a surprise. I wonder if we chose that. Oh, we'll see. It'll either work or it won't. Okay, but at least it compiles now. So it complains that we haven't imported this one in our generate wallet operations. That sounds about right. So that sounds like a mistake we would make. Oh wait, but we do use that one. Unused it. Wait a second. Oh, we've misspelled it. Encrypt. Let's just fix that. And then unsubmit, it's complaining about. We also need the rand crate in the setup form. So let's see. Cipher, we've misspelled. Okay, we have a bunch of different errors here we need to deal with. Some of them easy, some of them okay. Let's just go through this one by one. What is the first file that we have an issue in? It's generate wallet. So what is it complaining about here? Are we not doing the mapping correctly? Error while passing this struct. Oh, we have a semicolon there. That's not supposed to be that. What line was that? That was line 49. Then here we are missing a colon. Let's go to the next file. So what was the first thing? That was block modes, wasn't it? Right, so we are missing a crate. Let's just do crate.io. Just do block modes. Add that to our cargo.toml. Where did that one go? We have that there. Add block modes. We probably also need, while we add this, we need AES as well and ring. All right. Let's see. Block padding. Oh wait, did we add the, oh, we added the wrong one. I see. Security warning. In this repository, do not. Okay, so we need to do some updates here. That was kind of unexpected. That was. Let's just try to update this one and then 9.1. So we're adding the features std. Just see if that fixes things for us. Doesn't have that feature, but it had that in version 8. Okay, I'm slightly confused here. Let's just check. Okay, so that fixed that problem. Let's go to the setup screen. So clearly there is a security issue we should look into. There was some warning. I think that is something we will leave for now and focus on getting stuff working. We're not using console. Cool. And then we need the wallet API to be linked. We also need ethers. That one we haven't added yet. Okay. Base 64. Let's add that as well. And we also need Wassenbein futures. And ethers. Let's just see. So this was the screens. Let's try to recompile this and see how that goes. What about Chrono? Did we remember to import that one in the screens? I do not recall. We don't, but we definitely need Chrono, right? So we're using timestamps in the wallet, so we should have Chrono for sure. Rand, we also need Rand. So Rand is a random, provides random source for our so Rand provides random source, a random source for our application and make sure that we can use the thread random number generator. Let's see. Okay. So Coinbip, why is this one not? Do we need to enable a feature, something like that? Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh, there's missing an S. Right, and then generate wallet. We're not really using the console, so let's just get rid of that. Rust decimal. That one I thought we had added, but maybe that was I think that was to this crate, wasn't it? Yeah. So we're just going to copy these ones across. Rust decimal, glue console, cert. We did not bring that one over as well. All right, this is great because now we're getting to a point where the errors we're having are just simple and plain. Prelude star, that should do the trick. And that's still the same place. And we have the setup form password, local variable. Let's see what's going on there. We are misspelling it, right? So this should be password. And then that one we already fixed. Encryption cipher, it's complaining about another spelling. And arguably this should be without H. So what are we complaining about? The into call submit event not satisfied. Oh, right. So we have a semicolon here, and this relates to the tail expressions you can do. So you can create a new subscope inside a function. If you add a semicolon, what will happen is that what is returned from that subscope is just the unit, but whereas if we don't have the semicolon, it's actually the callback that's returned. So the semicolon should not be there. So it seems like we have a bunch of errors around encryption. I'm wondering, is it the right import we're doing? Let's just try to use a lower version. So the book was written with a slightly older version of everything. So I wrote most of the book last year. And so there are probably some dependencies that could do with some updating. See, this already helped quite a lot. All right, let's go. So it's compiling now. Then the question is the logic right? Will this work or not? We need to just copy this URL, and why does it want a dot there? That seems very strange. Okay, so we get our setup screen. Let's try to use the recovery phrase that gives you test, 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 or we can generate a new phrase which will give you the 12 words that you're used to. We should also be able to give it a password and set up the wallet. And there you go, right? So we've set up a wallet. And now if we refresh the screen, we'll get the same setup screen again, because we're not using any local storage yet. We'll do that in one of the next videos. But this allows us to set up the wallet and add a password. And what happens in the background is we're generating the wallet, we're encrypting it with our password. Then we're setting the Yewdux state with this. And because we set the Yewdux state, we return back to our wallet application and have all the things available here, right? Wait, why does it want to ask me for password? Oh, that was a bit weird. Anyway, yeah, so the state is working, and what we will be doing in the next videos is start integrating this with an actual local blockchain and making sure that we can send funds, that we can see what our wallet state is, and make sure that we can also have persistent storage, right? So we're going to add local storage, so the Yewdux state is always stored in your browser's local storage. And that will be it for the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this series of two live streams that shows you how to get up running with Yewdux. And if you did, subscribe, and I'll see you.